Hellions, good afternoon. So this is Cheryl and Russell Crowe, and it's almost impossible to tell the females from the males, except the male is bigger. So and there we go. I think Cheryl is more timid. So one takes it over there, eats it on the top of that roof. Sorry neighbors for the peanut shells, I apologize. Wow, the sun is getting low in the sky. I have got to get back out to this transmission thing, and I got to get it done. It's been like this pain in my side for a while. Have I even started the vlog out today? I don't think I have. Have I filmed anything? Good morning, guys. Good afternoon. Good late afternoon. Well, here's a good thing and here's a bad thing. Last summer we didn't have any rain. And then we finally started getting rain and things started greening up, even though it was the end of the season. That sun in the sky and those clouds tell me, and so does the weather forecast, so I'm kind of cheating, that it's going to rain tomorrow. The complication is this. I'm not done with the transmission, and I'm probably not going to get done with it today. Oh, man. So that means that I'm probably going to be working in the rain, which I don't like doing. But it's okay. It's okay. So today is just another day. So far this month, I have billed out this much in automobiles. I have brought in profit this much, or this month. I have brought in profit this much. Dang it! I have brought in profit this month of 0 so far. Doesn't mean I'm not working on something, but holy cow. Oh, this is always scary when you work for yourself and you just have those days that you don't bring any finances in, and it's just like, it's crazy. And this guy here is just not going at a green light. Okay. No emergency vehicles. It was clear to go. He was just on his phone. And I reap the benefits. I'm ahead of you, buddy. In the game of life. In the race of life. But I'm not ahead of you. Oh, ha! I guess yes I am. Well, no I'm not, and now I am. Woohoo! But I'm not ahead of him. No matter how, that was something. So ever since Dad passed away, every once in a while I'll have a hard time. I haven't talked to you guys about this at all. I'll have a hard time with it every once in a while. Like something will spark a memory, like yesterday. I can't remember what we were watching on TV, but I saw a water plane, a bush plane, take off from the water. And I was like, oh, that's a radial engine. Because Dad was always telling me, he loved airplanes, and he was always telling me, oh, that's an inline engine, and that's a radial engine, just by the sound of it. So that triggered the memory, and I started thinking about the time that Dad and I went to Alaska, and we took the bush plane back, and you know, we had a dinner one night not on the lake, but on the banks of the lake, and we were watching float planes take off and land, and I had a bison burger. So just good times like that just you have to remember the good times. I don't know how I got started talking about this. Something to do with the weather, I think. Funny how the mind works. It just goes down one avenue and then you forgot how you got there. I'm just going to interject this little clip because I remember how I got talking about this with that car being ahead of me. Dad used to tell me one of the many quotes that he used to say all the time: no matter how good you are at something, there's always someone better. Personally, I hated that quote because yeah, I don't know. Anyway, being behind the car and then having another car in front of you and passing him and having another car in front of you, that's what sparked that memory, and that's how I went down that avenue. Okay, we now return you to your regular vlog for a couple more clips. Got like 2 more clips here, and then we'll get to COC. Well, Phoenix is looking up stuff on the computer. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
How you feeling?
Better.
Good. Phoenix had a little bit of a cold. He's getting over it. Speaking of cold, Buffy was outside, cold and dirty, and now she's all clean. She had a bath, and speaking of baths, I'm going to go grab a shower before dinner's ready? I need to hurry, don't I?
You got time.
I got time?
Yes.
Pork chops. I want a pork chop. You are a pork chop. That was rude. This is one reason why it has taken me so long to do that transmission. This is a custom-made bracket that I had to make today. So I made it. And it is, what time is it now?
11:50 or 10:55.
10:55?
Yeah.
What are you doing up on a school night?
I'm sick.
You're almost better.
Yeah,
But he's
sick with a cold and nothing more.
He's
but
been coughing a lot, and that would be very disruptive to classmates. So we're not
coughing and
school.
snotting on himself. Yeah,
But we are getting ready for bed, so you've
and
got,
brushing your teeth.
Still
Let's
gonna
go.
Get your glass put into the sink, and then you're gonna go brush your teeth.
Yep, pitter patter. All right, so.
You shouldn't have walked up to begin with.
I showered today. It's not me. I farted before I turned the camera on. That was me. I'm sorry. Okay. Dude, if you... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, if you don't fart, you can't leave the hospital. So it just lets you know that, hey, everything's working okay.
If you start trying to hold in your farts, doesn't your bloodstream absorb some of the gases?
Maybe a little bit.
I heard that's
When
something
we
that
were
happens.
courting, I held in my fart so many times.
I know, and then
all
you
the
used
time.
to
I just
go
felt...
downstairs or go outside
Mm-hmm.
and fart.
Yeah.
It wasn't a secret.
You heard? What? Really? That's one reason why I would go downstairs and use the bathroom.
I know.
Oh my gosh. now I just rip them in the same room. It's like, excuse me.
Oh, and not just one. You kind
Usually
of do
it's-
this like symphony of 3 different instruments.
It's called crop dusting.
No, crop dusting is when you're moving actively and silently they are dropping behind you and other people behind you get like blasted by it.
Blasted.
Or you do that while we're at the grocery store and I turn around to get something and you're like, no, don't go down there.
That totally happened the other day too.
No.
We were walking and I'm like, there's no one behind us. Cool, I'm gonna fart. So I farted, and then she suddenly decides, hey, I'm gonna go the other direction. I'm like, no. Anyway, so I told you guys that there's going to be one more clip, and we're going to do 2 more clips, and then we're going to do COC. So I didn't lie. There were 2 more clips, but we're not going to do COC because I answered pretty much all the comments in text today. So that's awesome.
There's a lot of hand signals going in here.
Yeah, I'm like the magicians on TV, the TV show Magicians.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they used to do hand signals
The
all the time.
librarian.
What did she used to say?
I don't remember.
Oh man, we watch a bunch of different shows, or we have, and it's funny. You watch a series, and then, at least for us, because we're silly and goofy, we actually enact or try to
You
do
pick
the
up
mannerism,
phrases from a certain character.
phrases, dialects, like Floki from Ragnar from Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a boat builder.
Yeah, you always say that.
Because it's anytime that you do that, it's recognizable. So if you continue on and you say something like I don't know, anytime that you're trying to get the impression of a voice, like, hey ho, Kermit Frog here. When you say the same thing that they would say and it's recognizable, it brings that more recognizable thing. If you say the phrase and the voice to boot, then people are going to recognize it more than if you were to say, I was walking down the street the other day. It's like, oh, who was that? But if you say, hey, ho, Kermit Frog here, then it's that, right?
All right.
Okay. Joseph Papenhagen. And I don't think I've ever heard you speak, so I'm not going to try and make an impression of you. Is there a... I'm looking for a fast open. I have no idea what this is. I should actually let you open it because it was closer to your birthday. It might be something for you. It's a note.
You ain't no.
Before you read the note, let me make sure I'm still recording. We're good. Troy.
No, you do. You go ahead. Oh,
Yeah.
and Angie.
Thought you guys would like. Oh, new toques. My sister Cheryl made Angie's. Here's a back scratcher to help save your door jams. This is a picture of my 1977 Jeep Cherokee Chief and my 1968 Jeep CJ5. What? Oh. It's a care package. Oh, wow.
Ah, that's awesome.
That is awesome. So
Cherokee
there's the
Jeep.
picture.
1968 Jeep.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Are they still running? I mean, this looks like an older picture. Is this... Do you still have these? Are they still running? And that's you.
Oh, I got a handmade toque, and it's got a little flower on it. Thank you for that.
That's awesome. And Aggregate Industries.
Oh, that's cool.
This is very neat.
I love this. This is very nice.
Oh, that's so cute. And that's handmade.
I
That's
know.
really
I'm
awesome.
super excited.
That's really,
Thank
really
you so
neat.
much.
And I like that. It's kind of silky.
It's very nice.
Awesome. Thank you, Joe. That was really cool, man. Wow. Okay.
Thank you.
So is... that's going to be warm. That's going to be awesome. I'm wearing this tomorrow. Anything else?
This is so sweet. I love toques.
I like toques too. I want to eat them.
You can't have my toque.
I want your toque.
You smell better, but you still stink. Like her fur smells nice.
What a compliment.
Her
You
fur
smell better, honey, but you still stink.
This side of her smells good, but that side of her smells horrible.
I'm sure mine doesn't smell much better. She's like, "Arr." All right, guys, that's it. Happy hunting. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night.